Okay, on to the next. Master, the restaurant's clean and ready. Do you have any other chores for me you can think of?
Maybe one or two if you have time to spare, Aletta.
Wait, that scent. I recognize it. Corn potage! Oh, wow. It smells so good.
A friend gave me a bunch of corn, so I thought I'd use it for potage. We'll be serving this instead of the miso soup today.
Sounds like a great idea to me.
I'm finished.
And in record time. Great work, Kuro. Her telepathy definitely takes some getting used to.
Chicken curry. I'm so glad.
That is a signature dish here. Well, you ladies ready to open?
Yes!
Yes.
Welcome.
Surely these aren't all the requests. Escorting a merchant to the harbor. Then, of course, the classic slaying of giant rats or goblins. None of them are worth more than a little pocket change, but oh well.
Hilda! Hey! Hang on. Is that a goblin killing job? Wouldn't have to work for such small potatoes if you joined my mercenary team, you know?
I've got more than enough on my plate without you.
This is a one-time offer, so take it or leave it!
Wow. So, guess that means you're leaving it?
Who needs others when you're fine on your own?
If it isn't Renesia and Alicia, well, at least you two can sympathize with me.
Really? Hilda the Night Strider is hunting goblins for that pay?
Seems like more effort than it's worth. Feels wrong calling this a reward.
Oh?
I'll bet this job will turn out to be more fruitful than you think. Didn't know we'd have a full-on party. It's all downhill now that I've found their nest. Should have this taken care of by tomorrow. Pretty sure that was all of them. I think reporting back to the village can wait till after nightfall. I should use the daylight to find their treasure stash. Hope it's better than that pile of junk I got from the last horde of goblins I wiped out. The pay isn't that great, but the bonus could actually make this job worth it. And what do we have here? A door that leads nowhere?
Oh, hello there.
Corn potage with the eggs.
Where in the world am I?
Is something the matter?
Those horns! You're a demon!
Oh, I am...
Sorry if I offended you. It's not a bad thing. I'm a demon too. Go by the name Hilda.
Well then, Hilda, we're so happy you found your way in. I'm Aletta.
Sorry, but I guess I'm a little lost because it feels like I stumbled into a tavern or pub of some kind.
This place is the Western Restaurant Nicoya. It's in a completely different world from the one you and I live in. The master says it opens once every 7 days, or on the day of Saturn to be specific. Our patrons call it the restaurant to another world. Pretty neat stuff, huh?
Another world? Day of Satyr? Hard to believe, but there are a number of things around here I've never seen before. Anyway, if it's a restaurant, you must serve food. Since I'm here, I might as well try some.
Our food is top of the line, so I think you'll be happy you made that call. Can you read the Eastern Continent's language?
Sure can.
Then please take a look at our menu. I'll be back with your complimentary hand towel and a glass of water.
Wow, quite a variety to choose from. Certainly wasn't expecting to see croquettes and fries. No, they even have dessert here? And so affordable. In the capital, this would cost a gold coin or two, but they're only charging a few coppers. Ordering something with a drink is an even better deal. Though I think my first priority should probably be sating my stomach. Cheesecake? A baked sweet treat made with the creamiest cheese? I love cheese, but I've never heard of having it as a dessert.
Thank you for your patience. A water and damp towel, as promised.
Aletta,
That's me.
I'd like the souffle cheesecake, please, along with the so-called black tea.
Great, I'll put that right in.
Pork cutlet rice bowl! Hey, how'd you know?
All of the customers seem to like their meals well enough. Maybe I will too.
More teriyaki chicken, please.
I'd appreciate another cup of seishu as well.
And another draft beer, if you'd be so kind.
Are they swordsmen?
You sure don't let age slow you
Isn't
down
that the
when it
samurai
comes to
master
drinking.
Tatsugoro? And right next to him, is that the great sage Artorias? The legendary mercenary the bards write countless songs about, and the world's most celebrated sage are eating, drinking, and being merry together at the same table.
Here you go. A nice slice of souffle cheesecake. And hot black tea to wash it down. The blue jar to your left has sugar. Feel free to use as much as you'd like.
Seriously? There's no limit to the amount of sugar I can put in my tea?
That's right. Help yourself and enjoy.
It's sugar, all right. Why is it white? I thought sugar is typically brown. That's good. It's undeniably tart and bitter, but the sugar mellows it out in a very satisfying way. It's soaking into every fiber of my tired body and rejuvenating it. And now, for the main event. It has some of the same sour quality of cheese, but it's delightfully sweet. And this texture, it's so soft and creamy that it just melts in my mouth. The taste lingers on my tongue after each bite, really giving me a chance to savor it. I can't get enough of this. This purple sauce is exquisite too. I wonder if it's berries boiled with sugar. Just when I thought it couldn't taste any better, it does! The tart and sugary berry sauce is a phenomenal match for the cheesecake! Raw fruit can't give you the same refined sweetness as this syrupy goodness, and when you mix it with the sour flavors, it creates a perfect harmony that's making my taste buds sing! Not to mention how wonderfully it pairs with the black tea! They charge too little for such perfection. Not only is it a steal compared to the capital's desserts, it's downright delicious! Aletta?
Yes?
Whenever you get a minute, I'd like one more souffle cheesecake, please. No! Make it 3 more! Oh, and a refill on the tea!
Of course. I'll put that in and be back with your refill. Thank you very much.
I figured I'd just make some pocket change, but I stumbled upon an amazing treasure. Maybe I'll tell them about it one day. Always a plus to have someone owe you a favor after all.
Thanks, and please come again.
Well, it's getting late. What do you say I make us some dinner? Just give me a few minutes to whip something up.
Sure.
If you insist.
Here you go.
Smells divine. But, what exactly do you call this dish?
It's fried rice. Back in high school, I worked part-time at a Chinese place and picked up this recipe. That's about the time I started devoting myself
what's high school and what's Chinese?
Oh, you can forget I ever said that. I'll be right back with some soup.
Oh, yum. My mouth's watering already. I hope it's the corn potage we've been serving all day. With that lovely yellow color and slightly sweet, milky flavor. It's warming my belly just thinking about it.
Ta-da! Chinese soup.
Why did I dare to dream?
What's wrong?
Nothing at all. God of Demons is great, God of Demons is good. Let us thank him for this food, and his blessings on my plate. In his name I pray.
Thank you for the food.
Oh, wow! The Kaleo, or, garlic, whatever it is, its flavor is spreading all through my mouth, and this texture is so unique. I can tell there's a thin layer of egg coating the rice grains, making it sort of crumbly, and all the bits and pieces cut into uniform sizes maintain their own flavors while simultaneously blending into the dish. Master, your fried rice is delicious.
Thanks, glad you like it.
I don't think I've ever had this kind of seasoning before. You called it Chinese earlier, right? Wanna try a spoonful, Kuro? It's yummy.
It does have a similar look to the rice used in chicken curry. And Aletta appears to be quite pleased with it. Almost as pleased as I am with my meal. So perhaps... Master, do fried rice and curry go together?
I've never tried, so hard to say.
It's gonna get cold.
I'll pass.
But it's so good. This Chinese soup is good too.
Master, more chicken curry, please.
Coming right up.
Until the next day of Saturn, I bid you farewell.
Perfect. Hope you have a good week, Kuro.
I'd best be on my way too.
Hey, before you go, Aletta.
Huh?
Don't forget your minced meat cutlet sandwich.
Oh, at least one of us remembered.
And one more thing.
Huh? What's that?
The potage I made for today. Sorry it's just leftovers, but I hope you'll still enjoy it.
Thank you so much, Master.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Sarah lately. Has she been busy?
Yes, I'm unsure of all the details, though. What I do know is that apparently texts containing hints about some sort of treasure were released, and she's been glued to her desk ever since. What really worries me is, she doesn't eat. Hey, I'm back! Can I come in? don't understand a word of this. Sarah's been so kind and generous all this time. I wish there was something I could do for her to show my appreciation. Maybe I could give her a massage. Or brew a calming pot of tea. That's stuff I always do, though. I know! I could give her encouragement as she works. And be the biggest pain in her neck. I've got it!
Huh? It's morning. Oh, guess I was already asleep by the time Aletta got home from work last night. Speaking of restaurants, I'm hungry. Then again, who wouldn't be hungry if they hadn't eaten anything besides stale rye bread and dry cheese the day before? Huh? What could possibly smell so sweet?
Good morning, Sarah. Hope you slept well.
Thanks, same to you.
I'm sure your tummy's rumbly, but if you can hold out a bit longer, breakfast will be ready soon.
Sounds good to me. I am curious about what you're cooking, though.
It's something special Master sent me home with last night.
Special, huh? I can't wait to try it.
By the way, how's your work going?
It's going nowhere. But the most difficult jobs are often the most rewarding.
So, do you at least know what the treasure is?
No, but once I open it myself, I will. Hoping for anything specific?
Me? A treasure I would want. Let's see. 100 gold coins sounds good to me. Oh, but not that my current lifestyle leaves me wanting. I already have everything I need, so it's hard to think of something that would make life better.
So what I'm hearing is I could make an enormous fortune by this job's end, but you'd be perfectly content if I continue to pay you the same amount as I am now?
Well, on second thought.
I'm just kidding.
God of Demons is great, God of Demons is good. Let us thank him for this food and his blessings on my plate. Now let's dig in.
Oh yes, by all means. Toasting it over a flame really makes a huge difference, though I tend not to do that when I'm eating by myself. The cheese is much better this way, too. And now the soup. I'm guessing it's fairly sweet. I never cared for the sweets we had back home since they made my head and teeth hurt, so hopefully this is different. Yes, different in the best way possible. It has the sweetness of milk and vegetables mixed with the tang of fruit, but not our fruit, the kind from the other world. The more I taste it, the more I notice the saltiness behind the sweetness, and how the milk serves to mellow it and the orani makes it quite savory. The miso soup they typically serve is so refined and simple, but this has multiple complex layers of seasonings. You can soften even the driest breads with it. The soup gushes out with every bite, making this average rye bread a feast fit for a queen. Delicious, period. Huh? If Aletta has a favorite, I think this might be it. Here, it's all yours.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I owe you one, Sarah.
While I'm thinking about it, did you buy the thing I asked for?
Of course. I'll serve your mincemeat cutlet sandwich at lunchtime.
It makes a great lunch, but it could also make a great breakfast.
Won't you get a stomachache if you eat that much? Huh? Well, that's that. I'll be right back, so sit tight. Here you go. Second breakfast is served.
Oh yeah, now that's the stuff. Tastiest meal ever.
Those just made your day, huh? Food does that to me, too.